Cleveland Browns insider reveals favorite for starting quarterback position. The Cleveland Browns continue to determine who their starting quarterback will be for the 2025 season and beyond. How is former Oregon Ducks star Dillon Gabriel contending with Shedeur Sanders, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett? It's still up in the air who will start for the Cleveland Browns at quarterback through 9 practices of training camp. Former Oregon Ducks quarterback Dillon Gabriel continues to fight for the starting role against rookie Shedeur Sanders, NFL veteran Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett. Even though Cleveland coach Kevin Stefanski has kept quiet about who might snag the start in Week 1, The Athletic's Zach Jackson believes Flacco is the frontrunner. Neither of the rookies ever had much of a realistic chance to win the starting job this August, Jackson wrote. And over the last week, Flacco has gone from presumed favorite to strong favorite. On Saturday's practice, only Flacco and Gabriel took part in team drills. Sanders dealt with arm soreness, while Pickett hasn't practiced fully since July 27th with a hamstring injury. Looking beyond 2025, with 2 quarterbacks sitting out, it gives the rookie Gabriel more opportunity to move up in the competition. Instead, he stumbled with his worst day of camp on Friday. Gabriel completed only 3 of his 14 passes and threw an interception. Meanwhile, Flacco has had 2 of his best throwing days on Friday and Saturday. The 40-year-old quarterback is certainly the most experienced of the bunch, winning the Super Bowl MVP in 2012 and, most recently, winning Comeback Player of the Year in his first stint with the Browns in 2023. But Cleveland still has to decide what it wants its future to look like past the 2025 season. Browns owner Jimmy Haslam said in his training camp press conference that the franchise needs to play at least one of the 2 rookie quarterbacks this season to determine what to do with the Browns' 2 2026 first-round picks. Coach Stefanski is aware of that, Haslam said. He knows how important quarterback is, and he and general manager Andrew Berry talk about those kinds of things all the time. It's a daily ongoing conversation. Dillon Gabriel's outlook. There's still time for the other 3 quarterbacks to gain traction and win the starting role in Week 1. Despite Gabriel's recent struggles, he seems to be ahead of Sanders in the Browns' pecking order, having more reps. Cleveland was eager to draft the former Duck, trading up for the number 94 pick to select him in the 3rd round. Fans were shocked to see Sanders fall to the 5th round of the draft, where the Browns eventually picked him number 144. Gabriel showed how he can lead a team, taking Oregon to the Rose Bowl in the quarterfinals in the college football playoffs last season. He shone individually with a 3rd-place finish in the Heisman Trophy voting. For an older rookie quarterback, Gabriel will turn 25 in December. He'll likely need to make major strides in training camp to earn a starting role, especially given that other young, exciting quarterbacks will be available to the Browns next spring. Both Gabriel and Sanders might have limited time for an opportunity with Cleveland because the franchise could quickly pivot to selecting a quarterback such as Penn State's Drew Aller, Clemson's T.J. Parker, or even Texas quarterback Arch Manning if he were to declare for the 2026 NFL Draft. 3 quarterbacks, 1 starting job. And now, after weeks of speculation, rotation, and rising tension in Cleveland Browns training camp, a bombshell report has finally pulled back the curtain on the team's internal leanings. As it stands today, Kenny Pickett is the favorite to start Week 1, said longtime Browns insider Mary Kay Cabot in a radio interview that aired Monday morning. The coaches are impressed with his command, his knowledge of the system, and how he's taken ownership of the offense. The announcement sent a ripple through the football world, and a jolt straight through the heart of Shedeur Sanders' growing fanbase. Camp chaos meets clarity. Since the start of camp, Cleveland's quarterback room has been defined more by confusion than clarity. Kenny Pickett, the former Steelers starter turned Browns reclamation project, was thought to be a bridge quarterback at best. Behind him, Dillon Gabriel, the ultra-efficient rookie out of Oklahoma. And of course, Shedeur Sanders, the magnetic rookie and son of NFL icon Deion Sanders, who came to Cleveland with high expectations and even higher visibility. Through the first few weeks, each quarterback had their moments. Pickett ran the offense like a technician. Gabriel dazzled with sharp red zone execution. And Shedeur? He flashed brilliance, but also inconsistency. His deep balls wowed fans, but his timing with receivers remained a work in progress. Then came the absences. The skipped reps, the trade whispers. Now, with just weeks before the season opener, the Browns appear ready to make a call, at least unofficially. Why Pickett? According to Cabot, Pickett's edge lies in one word: experience. He's been in these situations before, she explained. He's not rattled by mistakes. He knows how to handle blitz packages, how to manage the huddle, how to communicate with linemen. He may not have the flash, but right now the Browns want stability. It's a cautious, calculated decision. Head coach Kevin Stefanski has been under pressure after inconsistent seasons and knows that another stumble could cost him his job. Choosing Pickett means betting on the known, rather than the unknown. Still, the Browns brass reportedly views the competition as fluid, at least publicly. Stefanski's latest press conference didn't confirm the report, but his tone hinted at growing resolution. We're evaluating everything, he said. But Kenny's done everything we've asked and more. Translation: the veteran has one hand on the keys. What about Shedeur? The Shedeur Sanders storyline is impossible to separate from the team's identity. He was drafted amid major hype. He brought primetime energy to Cleveland. And for a franchise historically starved of quarterback icons, his arrival was seen as a possible turning point. But as Cabot noted in her interview, the internal staff sees Shedeur as a long-term project with elite upside, but still raw in key areas. The verdict stung some in the Sanders camp. Privately, sources say Shedeur remains focused but frustrated. He's watched reps go to a fellow rookie in Gabriel and a veteran in Pickett while he waits for his full chance. To make matters worse, Shedeur missed a full practice last week due to what the team called precautionary reasons, fueling more rumors that a trade could be quietly brewing. Fans react, divide in the dog pound. The Cleveland faithful are split. Some praise the decision, pointing to Pickett's previous NFL starts and improved chemistry with top receiver Amari Cooper. Others are fuming. Social media lit up with fans demanding Shedeur start, or at least get more reps with the first-team offense. At Dog Pound Truth, Pickett's safe, not special. We've been stuck in safe for 20 years. Give Shedeur the reins. At Browns Nation Report, not surprised. This team will always choose caution over upside. Meanwhile, a growing faction has begun advocating for Dillon Gabriel, whose steady performance in camp has turned heads. One local sports radio caller put it best. We've got a three-headed monster. And right now, the tail's wagging the dog.